Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back. I'm Jeannie and I'm going to walk you through step by step on the easiest marble you will ever do. I could not get this DVOK Marble Fit collection out of my mind. I picked this up in my latest Sweetie Nail Supply haul. I'll leave that linked up above in the cards if you want to check that out. But I had to use more of these colors, so I picked this really beautiful like royal blue color just because it is so stunning. I know it's not like really a spring or summer color, but it just turns out so pretty. But I did want to make it pop a little bit more. So I'm going to incorporate just a little accent of gold. So I have this gold liner gel. This is from Jin.b that I also picked up from Sweetie Nail Supply. And I'm going to do these on press-ons. So these are my medium almond pro gel tips from iGel Beauty. And the stands that I'm using, this is the special Love is Love stand from the Cat Prince. And so we're going to go ahead, jump right into it. When I do press-ons, I always like to start with a layer of gel base first. So I have my Doi Basics Gel Base Coat. This is my favorite to use. I love the little short, thicker brush because it's really great for scrubbing in. But starting with a gel base is really personal preference. I prefer gel base because not only does it help the gel polish adhere to the tips, it also helps the gel polish apply smoother and more even. If you want to skip the gel base, you should at least buff off the shine of the tips so that your gel polish has something to adhere to. But I just like to do gel base first. It takes like maybe a minute or two. It's really quick and it's just something that makes the application, at least, I don't know, it could just be in my head, but for me, it makes the application easier. And wait till you see just how easy this marble is. I feel like even if you're a beginner, you just started doing your own nails and you haven't even delved into nail art, you can get this. There is no right or wrong way to do this. No matter what you do, it's going to look good. And you'll probably get a lot of compliments on your nails because it looks like you put a lot of time and effort into it when really it was just so simple. You don't need a steady hand to do this, which I love because I have really naturally shaky hands. It doesn't matter. You can just kind of go with the flow, do whatever you want. It's going to look awesome. I love the like no effort, no to low effort nail looks that look like they took a lot of effort, which is probably why I really love using like nail art stickers or nail art stamping, water slide decals, those types of things, because they look really nice, but they take little effort at all. But anyway, I am rambling because I'm super excited about this marble. Before I get into the marble, I do want to lay down a base color. So I'm going to start with this white gel polish. This is from Yogurt Nail. This is 01 Pure White, and I picked this up at Sweetie Nail Supply. And I am happy to share I now have a discount code with Sweetie Nail Supply, which you know how much I love Sweetie Nail Supply, so I am thrilled. So you can now use code Jeannie10 to save 10% off your orders if you pick anything up at Sweetie Nail Supply. Now it is an affiliate code, so I will make a small commission, but it's no additional cost to you. It's just a way that you can help support me if you're ordering something from there anyway. So this white gel polish has been my go-to lately. I absolutely love it just because it's so easy to use. It applies smoothly, it self-levels, it's got a really great opacity to it. But I will say, when you're using white gel polish, you want to make sure that your layers are as thin as possible. I mean, for all gel polish, you want to make sure that you're using thin layers so that it cures all the way. But white is so pigmented that sometimes the light has trouble curing all the way just because of the pigmentation of it. So you want to make sure that your layers are as thin as possible because one, you want to make sure that it's curing all the way through. And two, you also want to make sure you don't get any wrinkling because if you've experienced wrinkling before, you know how unattractive it looks. It kind of ruins your look and you have to start over. So make sure that you're building up opacity with multiple layers rather than one thick layer. So I get almost full opacity with one layer. And honestly, because I was doing the marble on top, I could have gotten away with one layer, but I do actually end up doing a second layer off camera just because I wanted that full opacity. So I mean, because gel polish application is quick and easy anyway. So that's why I ended up doing a second layer. but I feel like you see here the coverage you get out of one coat. It's really great coverage, which is why I love this white so much. I cured my first layer for a full 60 seconds. I went ahead and did my second layer off camera. So here's how my nails are looking. So now we're going to get into the marble. When you buy the Marble Fit collection, it does come with this Marble Fit base. I equate this to like a blooming gel. I haven't tried other brand blooming gels to see how well they work. I imagine if you have another blooming gel on hand, you could use it for these Marble Fit gels. I just haven't tested it to confirm that. So I do recommend if you don't have a blooming gel and you pick up individual colors to pick up this Marble Fit base as well. So I'm just going ahead and applying a thin, even layer of this Marble Fit base to the entire nail. I'm not going to cure it. I want to leave it wet, and then I'm going to go in with my Marble Fit gel. So I chose this royal blue color. And so I'm just going to randomly run it through the nail wherever I want that design. I'm not going to do like any kind of pattern, any kind of lines. I'm just kind of like running the brush through the nail. And then for this base, it spreads so quickly. So you can see that design already blooming. It works super quick. So I'm just kind of letting it spread. I actually didn't expect it to spread so quickly, but I do also want to incorporate some of that gold just to break it up a little bit, just for that little bit of accent. So before I cure, I'm just going to put a little bit of that gold liner on my palette. I'm using my Sweetie Nail Supply liner brush number 2. And in the wet gel, I'm picking up some of that gold and I'm just running it through that gel that I have laid down. And I was going to use the liner brush in the bottle just because it's a liner brush, it's easier, but I didn't want to accidentally contaminate the whole bottle with that blue, which is why I decided to just use my palette in a separate liner brush. And that way I can just contaminate that little bit of gel on my palette. So I'm just running it through, having some of that gold placed down. It's going to spread a little bit, but not as much as like the marble gels do. But once I'm happy with that design, once you're happy with your marble, cure it, because it'll stop spreading once you cure it. I did have a little excess gel, so that's kind of why I'm just wiping off the edges, because I don't want the nails to be bulky or like have a pool of that gel off on my sidewalls or cuticle area. So that's why I did that. So it moves super quick. It's really easy to do, but as soon as you lay down your marble gel, it'll start spreading. As soon as you're happy with that design, go ahead and pop it in your lamp if you want it to stop spreading. That's the biggest piece of advice I have, is just watch it. As soon as you want it to stop spreading, cure it, and that will stop the spreading. You don't have to fully cure it. You can just flash cure it for about 10 to 15 seconds, and that will stop the spread. So I'm going to do the same thing for my index finger. This one is going to be kind of a ombre at the free edge rather than the full nail. So I applied my Marble Fit base gel, and then I'm just applying some of that blue at the free edge only, going up about a little past halfway of my nail. I don't want it to be like the entire half of my nail. It's just kind of like a fun design. I'm kind of marbling in some of that gold, some random lines, however you want it to look. Like I said, there's no right or wrong. It's wherever you want to throw some color in. And see what I mean by, like, I feel like the blue really pops against like that white base. So I'm kind of watching it, letting it spread a little bit. I want to make sure that it's not pooling. So I have a little bit of pooling. So I'm just taking my liner brush just to make sure that I'm evenly distributing the gel, so it's not big pools. And then I'm going to freeze it once I'm happy with that. So I'm going to continue on with the rest of my nails, stop yapping, and just let you watch. After I finished the set, I went ahead and cured them for a full 60 seconds. So here's how it's looking. But of course, we need to finish off the set with a gel top coat to protect the design because I don't want anything to happen to it. So I'm using my Doi Basics gel top coat. This has been my favorite to use for like at least maybe 6 months now. I love using it because it's super shiny and the shine lasts. Like most times, I don't do anything to my right hand. I just have a builder gel overlay to it and this top coat, and the top coat does not lose its shine. And I wear it for months on end. So I'm just going ahead applying a thin, even layer of this gel top coat to all the nails. I don't need a layer of gel base first. I'm going straight in with the gel top coat because I left on the inhibition layer of the gel polishes. So the marble gel and the marble base, it has a inhibition layer to it, so the nails are tacky. So I didn't remove that. That's what the top coat is adhering to. I went ahead and applied my nails off camera using some sticky tabs, and now I'm going to finish off my mani by rehydrating my cuticles with my Scales of a Mermaid cuticle oil. This is Squeaky Clean, which is her fragrance-free line. So if you have a sensitivity to fragrance or you just don't want any type of scent, this is a really great one to use because you still get that hydration, but you don't have any added scents to it. So it's just very subtle and it pairs really well if you want to use like a scented lotion or anything like that. I do also have an affiliate code with Scales of a Mermaid. So if you choose to do any shopping, you can use code Genie10 to save 10% off your orders and support me. So that pretty much wraps up today's video, and I absolutely love the way this marble turned out, especially as how easy it was. So if you're still here, drop me a blue heart down below in the comments so I know that you stuck around. So I hope this video was helpful and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue creating content like this, and it also helps YouTube recommend me to others, which helps grow my channel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I upload content every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.